Hey, what's up, everybody? How's it going? Hope you're all doing well. So, I decided to make a top 10 list of my favorite punk related albums, I guess. My very top 10. And this goes from horror punk to hardcore punk to crust punk to crossover. And decided that I shot this video before and I had to take it down because it was partially blocked in some countries, kind of drove me nuts. So I'm kind of coming back to it and redoing it. So enjoy this. I'm gonna show the honorable mentions first, and then I'm gonna play something that I recorded back in 1998 in the background. I play everything on this track, and it's a punk song. But hopefully you enjoy this while I show these. Not pointing at you guys. Nice and short. I wrote that just fucking around, really, at the kitchen table one night, and it was just kind of storming, and I thought it'd be fun because I'm a huge Misfits fan, and that song was called Zombie from Outer Space. So I think I had a few too many drinks. My last video I had a couple too many drinks. This video I'm drinking a Canadian Dry, no alcohol track right after it. I don't think I ever put vocals on this. Yeah, back then I had a 16 track digital recorder. It was a Roland. So basically I laid drums down first, then I played a rhythm guitar, bass, then put another track of guitar on there and doubled my vocals. I wasn't a very good singer. I was mainly a death metal singer, but this was for fucking fun. Anyway, I'm gonna play the whole CD in the background. I got like, I don't know how many of these CDs. And then get to this damn favorite shit. First one up is going to be Doomwatch, one of my favorite crossover thrash metal bands. And this is a Symphony of Decadence, released in 1989. The band is, I wrote everything down, so it's from Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. I've had this copy for a long time, and I think I've only seen one person show this ever, and that was, of course, Analog Archives. He's got the vinyl, I got the cassette. But yeah, this is a great album for crossover thrash. It's really aggressive, kind of lo-fi a little bit. I forgot what company this is on. I never knew what the record label was, but this is a fun listen, kind of in the vein of your typical crossover thrash bands, really. I think maybe the closest one might be The Accused, but the vocals are not as aggressive. But Doomwatch, that's one of my favorites. Another one, I'm a Macabre, Gloom. So this is our first album, their debut, and it was released in 1989. This one includes the man, I can't say, Grim Reality EP, which was recorded in '87. Brandon Dement sent this to me, and I was so stoked when he did. So thank you, Brandon. I play this thing all the time. I love this album. It's got a lot in it. It's not only, it has some punk in it, some crossover thrash, some death metal, and just a really great album. But that's what the front cover looks like. That's the EP cover. I'm not sure what pressing this is. Never did look it up. But cool lyrics. But there's one thing that always cracked me up in it, and I love Macabre. This is my favorite album by them too. Always like that. There is a track on here that's like a Christmas song or something like that. It's fucking hysterical. And then there's an instrumental on here that's really thrashy. It's really good. And looks like this is a 1990 pressing, I guess. Has 87, 88, 89, and 1990. But yeah, Macabre is fucking killer. And there's no way in hell I'm gonna read those song titles. But anyway, yeah, this is a killer one. I listened to quite a fucking bit. These are all my absolute favorites. The honorable mentions, I selected all these, and then I narrowed it down to 10, and those were just the ones that were just left out. Not saying those are bad albums, it's just they didn't make the cut because I only wanted 10. This is The Accused, Martha Splatterhead's Maddest Stories Ever Told, released in 1988. And this is probably my favorite crossover thrash record. The Accused is from Seattle, Washington. And I love the bass work. And that's why I like a lot about these albums, is you could really hear the bass work in it. And it's pure fucking aggressive. This one's a little gory. I mean, most of this is pretty gory actually, and pretty dark. But anyway, yeah, that's another one. I think 1, 2, 3. So this is number 7. But killer one, crossover thrash. The Accused, Martha Splatterheads, The Maddest Stories Ever Told. I have a few vinyl too. Kind of going through this quick because I don't know if I'm gonna post this or not, but I probably will. This is probably my favorite punk album. I think this is just pure punk or maybe hardcore punk. Gore, Hello. Absolute freaking gem. Lyrics crack me the fuck up in this. This is pretty humorous. Always did like that artwork on this. Kind of looks like that. Love this album. This is the was this the Shimmy Disc edition, I think. Yeah, Shimmy Disc edition. Shimmy Disc Europe. But killer one. War, Hello. Killer one. Another one that I love a lot. This band's out in New York. This was released in 2004. The Casualties, On the Front Line, which I'll listen to this one quite a bit. Out of all these, I probably listen to this one and Macabre the most. This one has been a favorite ever since it was released. And favorite song on this is definitely The Unknown Soldier. I just love that song. But this is what this edition does. But this is one of those albums that you could pop in, and if you're pissed off, you'll be even more pissed off. But fucking great album. I would love to see this band live. I never got to because, of course, they're out in New York, and I don't remember them ever coming around this area. But anyway, yeah, this is a killer one. It's my favorite, one of my favorites. All these I could put in any time to listen to from start to finish. Casualties, On the Front Line, killer shit. I do have vinyl in here. I'm just going in order. This is Driller Killer, Reality Bites. This is some Swedish crust punk. This is another, man, I can listen to this thing over and over again. They're really, really not too happy about anything in this this album at all. Very aggressive stuff. And this one folds out, and you got a picture of the band. But this is probably the newest out of this whole lot. But this is on Osmos Productions too. Scream Suffer or Died opening track. It gets you going. Count Me Out was another one. Mad, Bad, and Pissed is a good one. No Reason to Quit. I love the Black Flag cover on this, Rise Above. They really did it fucking killer. So yeah, this one, listen to this one quite a bit. Another one, this one's Psychobilly. This is Demanded Argo, and this one's called Tangential Madness on the Pleasant Side of Hell, which is Psychobilly is basically rockabilly and punk fused. I think this was released in 1995. This one's on Fury Records. Yeah, the artwork cracks me up in this thing. Favorite song on this is Mongoloid. If you're gonna check out a song on this one, definitely check out Mongoloid. Killer one. But they have all kinds of instruments in this. The bass player plays one of those stand-up basses. I mean, if you're going to be in a psychobilly or rockabilly band, you're going to have a stand-up bass. But there's harp in this, saxophone, slide distortions, banjos, and fiddles. They had some extra players on this, and guitarist is really good too. But there's some really punky songs on this, and then there's some kind of country rock punk songs on this. Oh, the artwork cracks me up. I don't know how, I can't remember when I bought this thing, but I have to be in the mood to listen to it. But it's one of those I could throw on and like a couple at least, but it's a fun damn listen right here. Demented Argo, Tangential Madness on the Pleasant Side of Hell. Love this one. And then we're going to get into my top three, and those are all vinyl. So my top three, this one was released in 1983, The Misfits, Earth AD. Actually, this is the very first punk album I ever heard, is this one. And We're Skating. This has the Wolf's Blood EP on it as well. But the band's out of New Jersey, everybody knows. Danzig's in it, Jerry Only. And just one of my favorites. This is on Plan 9. And killer one. My favorite tracks on this is Earth AD, Death Comes Ripping, Green Hell is on this one, Metallica covered, Blood Feast, I love Blood Feast, Queen Wasp, Devilock, Demonomania. He says it differently. Hellhound. Man, there's every track on this is good. And it's a fun damn listen. It goes over too quick, but killer one. Then of course Wehrmacht or Wehrmacht, which is German. It's a German battalion, but Shark Attack. This is released in 1988, and let me look at this. 1987. 1987 is when this was released. And killer one. This one out of Portland, Oregon. I love the intro to it because it's just a shark theme from Jaws. But Shark Attack's awesome. Blow You Away. Jabberjaw. Man, killer. There was one on here, what was it called? Napalm Shower, I think it was. I like the instrumental fretboard gymnastics, but I love the artwork too. Killer one, some killer crossover thrash actually. Very aggressive shit too. Along the lines of Accused with not as insane vocals. And then my number one favorite, I guess crossover thrash or punk, whatever you want to call it, or hardcore punk, is the Cro-Mags. Best Wishes. And I love Age of Coral, don't get me wrong, but this one does it for me. Every track on this, but if I had to pick a favorite, the only one was one of my favorites. Well, every song on this. Crush. I like Fugitive. Gosh, I can't see some of these. Death Camps. Days of Confusion, every one of them. But anyway, I made this nice and short and sweet. And there was a couple of people that did see that video, so this might feel odd watching it again in a different way. But I think I waited a couple months before I went ahead and did this again. But anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed this. I hope you enjoyed my music in the background. Me playing keyboards. I think that was some kind of intro. I can't remember what it was. Turn that off. But anyway, there is a video where it has this whole EP. It was only 6 minutes long. I think I had 5 or 6 songs on it. It's if you scroll down, it's the thumbnail with the black background and a snake on it with on the top of a bass guitar. Anyway, y'all have a hell of a day. I hope you like this video. And so long. I'll see you next time. Later.